There are several other approaches. Like I implemented RAG, but in my experience, RAG does not answer all questions. While individually, it's because of its dynamism and ease of implementation.
Were there any surprising findings or insights that emerged from your work?
Yes, there was. In my work, I was expecting the two-step summarization to be one of the model built with two-step summarization to be one of the best, but it was one of the lowest performing models, because two-step summarization, was expected to first generate an intermediate summary before a final summary will happen. One was expecting that the intermediate summary will help pull out the basics, while the final summary will then generate the summary for use. But the metrics and even physical review of that shows that the two-step summarization did not meet expectation. For me, it was a surprise because I expected it will help us improve the factuality and the quality of the summary, the final summaries, but it was not the case.
So this was like a negative insight. Was there any positive insight?
There was the positive side of it. The surprise. The positive side, I would say, for me is seeing what mover score, the result of mover score, the mover score metric, and what it was, how we accounted for the success of RAG models we implemented with RAG. I wouldn't, not really describing it as a surprise, but it was one of the things I discovered, or one of the findings of the work. Because using all the other metrics like the best score, measure, you saw that, for instance, in best score, which is also a measure of semantic similarity, RAG and non-RAG models, the results from the metric results, or the best score result from both, the results showed was marginal. But in mover score, you saw a clear distinction between what models built with RAG had and models built without RAG across all the models, because I use two LLMs, BAT and T5. So it was for both T5 models and the BAT models built with T5. The output, the final output, you could see that mover score was the real thing. And for me, there was challenge in implementing mover score, like I hinted earlier. And also reading around literatures, I saw that you have a lesser percentage of literatures who use the mover score as one of the metrics there. And from what I find now, I'm like, how would one run a summarization project without introducing using implementation of mover score as one of the metrics?
So do you think there is any specific reason why researchers are not using mover score?
I wouldn't immediately say, but for me, my project was really challenging to implement mover score. It was the second challenge coming after the vector database setup. It was really challenging to set it up. I had to also research around until I had to use the paid service of Google Colab, and move with the high memory to be able to implement this. Why some researchers are not using that, I wouldn't know, but you can, the you see average, you see met your most and also best score, but of the literatures I've reviewed, I think about not so much, you don't find the MOVA score being so much used as a metric for the measuring the hallucination in a generated output. But for me, it was it's a principal metric that should not be should not be excluded in any research or any research on summarization.
Yeah, thanks for that. How do you see this project evolving or being applied in the future?
Immediately, I think one of the areas is to apply it to diverse data sets, and also apply it to various industries. For instance, like extend it to long test summarization. Immediately it comes to me to extend it to long legal test summarization, because it's an area familiar to me. I also know that there is need also, given the need in the health sector, there is also need for this system to be implemented in a health environment, especially with the dynamism of the patient history changing over time, and the RAG is this system built with RAG. It's also a very good one to answer to that need. Then again, there are several other approaches. Like I implemented RAG, but my experience, RAG does not answer all questions. While individually, it's because of its dynamism and ease of implementation, it has so much advantages over others. But there are some areas, some environments or some industries where there is need for a hybrid approach. Say RAG and a named entity recognition, RAG and knowledge graphs to be able to achieve high quality output of the summary and mitigate. The chief thing is to mitigate hallucination. That is to be sure that the summary is generated by the large language models, LLMs, like ChatGPT. Like you're using ChatGPT, say it will all warn you that there could be errors. So you could confirm that. So when the hybrid approach in some industries, for instance, in a long legged test, a hybrid approach, a RAG and one other approaches would bring out the best of in a summary.
Yeah. Okay. So, what advice would you give to future MSc students working on similar topics? We have covered it a little bit before, so what you can, if you want to extend.
For me, like I see the project sharing my experience. I see the project like any other thing you will do in life. So for me, the PhD, MSc, or any researcher who is coming into this area should approach it like he has succeeded in other projects in life, because it's just like extending your success strategy in any area in life to the project work, and to begin early enough with your work, because if you delays you do not know how you resolve the challenges that will arise in the course of the project. To begin early enough, just like work hard, research, put a lot of energy in research. Like for me, it was like I know I succeeded with hard work and prayer, so I prayed a lot during those times. And good also for me, practice meditation. It was also a time I was consistent with my meditation, because it helps me approach my challenges better.
Yeah, that's really good advice. I think I can take some of that. Now, how has working on this project shaped your future career aspirations in AI and data science?
Exactly, it has fired me to gain more, to develop more interest in natural language processing. because in mitigating hallucination from this, I learned a lot, and I'm fired to engage in more projects that will mitigate hallucination. The challenge is that it's an ethical issue if you look at it, because if LLMs we want to use to help us make life easier, putting us into trouble, like the lawyer in the US that generated some cases, unexistent cases, and went to court. So the ethical side of it, and it could make some persons, it could resistance in some fields, right? Like if you hear that someone used ChatGPT or an element to generate summaries or information that put him or her in trouble. So when in high stakes domain like medicine, if he gives you wrong information that will lead to fatalities. So the idea of following along to mitigate hallucination, especially in industries, across all industries, and more importantly, the ethical side of things, to be sure that summaries are what we expect of them to be.
Yeah. If you could expand your project, what additional areas would you explore?
Additional area is the side of the provenance and explainability of hallucination. Because in delving more into explainability of hallucination, we will be able to get more answers on how to mitigate the hallucination. Because you do not understand the origin of the problem, you may not be able to give it a better approach.
Yeah, hallucinations is actually a big problem if you can solve it.
We don't expect it to go away so soon, but the challenge is scholars and societies are engaged in mitigating it. How do we reduce it? How to the barriers minimum? So it's something I think we still need to give more time.
Yes, yeah, sure. And that's the end of the interview. So thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, my name is Kevin Pimblett, and I'm the Director of the Centre of Excellence for Data Science, Artificial Intelligence and Modelling, otherwise known as DAIM, here at the University of Hull. We run an MSc conversion course in Artificial Intelligence and Data Science here at the University of Hull. A conversion course takes in students from a wide variety of different backgrounds, not just STEM subjects, but arts and humanities and everything else in between. We upskill them in data science and artificial intelligence, and we do that through a series of bespoke modules, starting with Python programming in the first few weeks of trimester, leading into introductory materials in understanding artificial intelligence and the fundamentals of data science. We've just built a new building that you can see all around me. This is a £4.5 million investment by the University of Hull, and a strategic decision to invest in artificial intelligence and data science for the long term. Here at the University of Hull, we offer the full breadth of artificial intelligence and data science. We have elective options in a range of different subjects, from ethics right through to AI in healthcare, and a lot of others in between as well. We like to have our students on campus for one full day per week. That's from 9 AM right through to 6 PM. What this enables is for our students to manage their own time, so that if they have a job for which they might be going part-time, they can do it for the rest of the week, and therefore they can have that full day on campus learning and doing all the programming that they're required to do. There are a variety of reasons why our students choose the University of Hull as their first choice for an MSc conversion course. Not only do we upskill our students within the areas of AI and data science, but also locally this is one of the best regions in which to study. Here at the University of Hull, we offer the widest variety of different training courses in AI and data science. We also offer bursaries that our students are able to apply for, so if you are female, black, disabled, or from a low socioeconomic background, as might be judged from the higher rate of student loan, and you are a UK citizen, resident, or settled status, then please do consider joining us.